Let's see the highlights of the day. 2 people were arrested after crashing a car into the interior of Barcelona Airport's Terminal 1 on Friday morning, Catalan police tweeted, adding that there were no injuries from the incident. Regional Police Chief Edward Salent told a news conference that the 2 shouted Islamist slogans, adding that investigators were not ruling out any theories over the driver's motives. Police bomb squad TEDx confirmed there were no explosives in the car. Salent said both occupants of the car were Albanian. 2 charter flights are scheduled to bring Cypriot citizens back to the UK on Saturday. One of the flights will depart from Heathrow Airport on Saturday morning. The second flight, details of which are still being considered, will depart either from London or Manchester so as to serve travellers further north. The time and place of the departure has not yet been finalised. It is understood that the UK is the centre of attention regarding repatriation, as the majority of Cypriots abroad are based there. The Crisis Management Centre is focusing efforts on the UK, as there are hundreds there, over 500. The news agency CNA reported an official involved in the matter as saying, "The government's restriction on flights to the island has caused widespread confusion as it changes its stance daily and even hour by hour." On Tuesday, Transport Minister Yannis Karousos said that arrangements are being made to repatriate some 500 Cypriot nationals stranded abroad, including via flights chartered by the government if necessary. The Cypriots could be brought back even beyond Saturday, March 21, when the ban of all inbound flights comes into force. On Friday, the Health Ministry realised its update and streamlined application form for those seeking repatriation. As for Greece, there is no particular issue with people wishing to return to Cyprus, as previous flights have already served them, the official involved said. For Cypriots stuck in other European countries, he said that these are individuals which will be looked into at a case-by-case basis and in coordination with the embassies there. An 89-year-old man died on Friday after he was hit by a car in Limassol while trying to cross the road. Iosif Diakou was crossing Michiaoulis and Kavazoglu Street at around 6:30 a.m. when he was hit by a car driven by a 39-year-old. He was rushed to hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Limassol Traffic Police spokesman Emilios Kafas said an investigation was underway to determine the causes of the incident, though initially it did not appear that the driver had been speeding. Nicosia police on Thursday afternoon arrested 2 men after they found cannabis and almost 12,000 euros in their possession. A police report said that members of the drug squad stopped a motorbike at 4:55 p.m. in the Nicosia district. The bike was driven by a 32-year-old man who had another man, also aged 32, as a passenger. During a search, officers found a package containing 250 grams of cannabis in the driver's possession. Subsequently, they searched a building in Nicosia belonging to the 32-year-old, where they found a cannabis plant weighing 31 grams and about 170 grams of cannabis resin, a precision scale with traces of cannabis and the amount of 11,730 euros. Both men were arrested. A man who died in Limassol Hospital after being shot in both legs by a police officer attacked the officer with a pickaxe, and an Ads police said on Friday. They are treating the attack as attempted murder. According to police, officers were notified at 3:30 p.m. on Thursday by a resident of Apecia, Limassol, that somebody damaged his car. Other villagers complained a 39-year-old man was holding an axe and an adze in his hands and said they were concerned about his mental state. 3 officers who went to the scene found the man outside his house with the weapons in his hands. One of them approached the suspect and tried to talk to him, but the 39-year-old man threatened to kill the police officer. A second officer fired a warning shot into the air, but the man attacked and beat the shoulder and face with the axe, whereupon another of second officers shot him in the legs to protect his colleague. Residents took the injured police officer to Limassol General Hospital, where he was treated for head injuries and discharged. The 39-year-old was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. While he was in the process of being taken from the first aid department to the operating room at around 9 p.m., he had a heart attack and died. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend, and I'm going to see you next week.